Hi guys, real quick, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mandy the Machine. We are getting ready to tour the Tower of London Bridge. So real quick, let me flip it around. Wow, pair of boots, weights, diving suit, helmet. Huh. It gives you the weights on everything. Again, if you want to pause this at any time, if you're a historian or whatever, go for it. What's up with the cats? Anybody know? I've seen 2 cats now inside Tower Bridge. Can't really see out the windows. This would be the site office. Regular meetings took place between architects and engineers. Yeah. You guys there just hanging out. Onward we go. There's another cat. Is that something to do with like the cat and there's a cat and a mouse? I don't really know the history of London, England, Britain. Not even gonna pretend to know. But if you do, you can comment below. No idea what the cat is for.
Doug was married, so I didn't lose nothing.
Doug didn't what?
I would never, I didn't lose anything up there.
Doug would have not made it. Oh, there's the flavor. You can do hashtag inside Tower Bridge. Here's some information of something 1886 to 1994. Tower Bridge opens on June the 30th, 1894. You can throw your rubbish away.
So I can throw my rubbish away.
Here's another cat. Meow meow, get ready to meet my team now. Okay. Wherever your team's at, we'll find them, buddy. Let's keep on coming. Oh, I found them. Most definitely. This is cool. I am the bridge master and I'm in charge of Tower Bridge. I lift the bridge for tall ships. The ship has to be 9 meters tall or more for the bridge to lift. Huh. Meow meow, how tall are you now? So we have, the length is 430 meters, the height is 63 meters, 14 million rivets, 31 million, what's it say, bricks. 10,000 tons of steel, 1,000 tons of iron, 53,000 meters, I'm gonna guess, of concrete maybe, and 6,600 meters of granite and stone. All right, here we go. So we are inside. So that would be the Thames River. We are inside one of the walkways that you can see. This is like the South Tower. East walkway. So this is the East walkway. Bridging the Thames. The decision to build the bridge, the decision to build a new bridge was made by the East House Estates Committee, renamed the City Bridge Foundation. It still runs the 5 city bridges, and Tower Bridge does the same vital job. Come up on some more informational stuff. I have no idea. This is not Mandy's go-to stuff. It says in 1876, the Corporation of London held a competition to design a new foot and vehicle bridge. It also had to be able to let ships with sails pass through. More than 50 designs for floating, sliding, and lifting bridges were submitted, and a public consultation was held. This was designed by Angelo James Sedley. He made a much higher bridge. Tools like these were used by the architects and craftsmen on the Tower Bridge. John Wharf Bailey was an engineer who specialized in metal railway bridges. He joined the team and changed the metal arch into a horizontal span. It was possibly now to build the horizontal walkways on which you are standing. Building work started in 1886 and Barry took over when Sir Horace Jones died 1 year into the works in 1887. Oh, and where do we go? I think this is where we go over the glass. So this is the glass. That's the bridge under us. So this is the walkways. This is a walkway you can step out on. Freaking cool is that? I found him glass bridge, glass walkway. Here we go. So this is the bridge under us. People are scared to get out on here. I guess it's just because, I mean, they wouldn't let you out on it if it was unsafe. This is cool as shit. If you ever come here, this would definitely be something to tour. It's a glass walkway. Let me zoom. I know, they are. Everyone's scared to walk on it, but it's just so cool. Alright, onward we go. 8 years. When it opened after 8 years, it took 8 years to build it. Chisholm Works Tower Bridge was seen as the technical marvel of its age. The main contractors were William Errol Steelworks and William Armstrong Engines. It cost over, would that be £1 million in Victorian money to build. The rivets. The rivets. Between 13 and 14 million rivets in different styles are holding the metal parts of the bridge together. The bridge's foundation of piers rose up from the riverbed. Divers work under the river in huge sealed steel cages called caissons. Is that what that would be called? We went in first to dig up the riverbed. Then after the water was pumped out, navies dug deeper into the clay to create strong foundations. That's what the mechanical engineer looked like, and that's what the structural engineer looked like.
See how flat the heads of that one was?
Yeah.
Here's what it looked like until they heated it up. And they gave it to somebody.
So riveters were heated until they were red hot. The rivet heater then grabbed them with tongs like these and threw them to the catcher. He passed them to the holder. His colleagues then bashed the rivets into place. Jeez Louise. The team building the metal framework was managed by George Cutwell, the resident engineer. Included steam crane drivers, riveters, and steel workers. And there's the resident engineer. More info down here. Hold on. Don't get bored on me yet. If you don't like this kind of stuff, you're probably already bored, but anyway. Shillings and pennies from the 1890s. Father John Henry and his two sons were a team of riveters. For 1 week, they were paid 11 pounds, 9 something and 60, almost 1,000 pounds. Originally from Scotland, they settled in London after the works were complete. The construction team worked at heights of up to 60 meters with no safety nets or harnesses. A report commissioned by the City of London Corporation after the completion found that 10 loss of lives and 29 were seriously injured. Wow. The skilled men who built Tower Bridge came from all over the UK. The Glasgow company, Errol, provided the steel, and some of the riveting teams might have worked on the Titanic years later. You can always pause this, I'm not reading all that. And then that's the other tower, right? So we get to go back down that one, I guess? There's a cat, but the cat's chasing the dog. That's opposite of what it is in the United States. South Tower, West Walkway. This is the South Tower. Hello, I'm Babes, the bus driver, and I drive bus 78 over Tower Bridge. My passengers love riding the red London bus. There's the cat again. Here's the South Tower. So that's what we're going back down. It also contains a glass walkway. Alright, this chick here, she says she's copied the painter and she keeps the bridge looking spick and span. The outside of the bridge is painted red, white, and blue. That's cool. The view from the other side. That's the British warship. You can actually go out on that and tour. I don't know, that might be pretty cool to do. And then the Thames River. There's also a cruise you can do out on it. That might be pretty cool. We're not really into history, so we just came over here for the fighting. We're trying to find stuff that we want to do because we're not really into any of this, are we, Mr. Huffman?
Yeah.
Mr. iPhone Tim. Approximately 40,000 people cross Tower Bridge every day. Wow. A law passed in 1885 gives river traffic priority. Here we go. Walking back over the other glass walkway. Huh? Oh my goodness. Check it out. I have this water bottle in my hand. That is so freaking cool. So there's a mirror over top of you. I didn't even notice it on the other walkway. iPhone Tim was like, look up. Hashtag inside bridge tower. Or, yeah, Tower Bridge. Sorry, said that backwards. This is a freaking cool idea. People are so scared to step out on this. Glass, oh, here's the information about the glass floors. So there are 6 glass panels per floor. Each glass panel weighs 530 kilograms, has 5 layers of glass, which is 70 millimeters thick in total. The top layer is replaced regularly. Can bear the weight of 1 elephant and 2 London black cabs. So 1 elephant is how many elephants can stand on the glass bridge, and 2 black London cabs. These glass floors were installed in 2014 as part of a $1 million project. It took 20 people nearly 6 weeks to install them. The road was closed and the bridge was lifted for 12 hours so that a floating crane could suspend a cage under each walkway for the installation. Cool. A bundle of hay has to be suspended from the bridge when working is happening. This is to alert ships that there is less room to pass under the bridge than normal. That's interesting. You can kind of pause that and read it. I'm not reading all this stuff. This is behind the scenes stuff. Hydraulic pack oil, seams, engine oil, and then main gearbox oil.
Yeah.
And we are right
Guys,
there.
we are just not firing on all cylinders today, are we?
I found Tim's experiment. So the other way it wouldn't go down. You had to flip it that way. That's gearbox oil. What's this one do?
Hydraulic oil.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And that one? It'd be hard to flip them all three at the same time. $1 million in it. Check it out. I found him notice this up here. So it's steel workers.
No, those are not. Those are,
Got a bird flying in at them. I found the way we do it in the U.S. Here's the dog chasing the cat. He had it backwards a while ago. A little bit more information. You can pause it if you want to. I'm not reading everything. It's been repainted 7 times since it's been built. It was 1894 when it was built. I think they said. Yeah. Here's some interesting information, probably. 1931, they resurfaced the road. 1962, they resurfaced the road. 1970 and 2017, last time it was resurfaced. So that's all I found out so far. London Olympics. They had that hanging from the Tower Bridge broke down. London, traffic in London will stop. Oh my. And engineering. No, that's like an architectural drawing, ain't it? How they draw it out before they build it. I'll be the architect with it. You can pause these if any of this interests you in any way. There's a kitty cat, meow. Headed to the engine room, guys. See you in a few. Engine room ahead. He said, for the engine room, follow the blue line to the right, please. We found the engine room. The answer to this question inside. If you want to pause and read that. We found it, the engine room and shops. All right, you history buffs and mechanics and engineers and all that stuff out there. We are in the engine room. So this is Stan the stoker. I shovel 20 tons of coal into the boilers every week. The boilers heat water to make powerful steam. Couldn't walk on it? Yeah. You did? Okay. Boilers made the steam which powered the engines in the rooms further. Coal was burned to boil water and produce steam. Charles Bull and other stokers lifted nearly 3,000 kilos of coal every day into the boilers using shovels like these. Oh, wow. Dang, that's crazy. With the boilers, too, is the steam pump engines. Next is the hydraulic pumps, acclamations, and then the bicycle drive engine. said, we're the Trends, Eddie the engineer, and Ollie the oiler. We keep the engine working so Tower Bridge can lift for ships. We keep our spanners in the racks on the wall. Is that how you pronounce that? Spanners? Would that not just be wrenches?
That's there.
Oh. Okay. This cat, I don't know why this cat's so important. If anybody knows, please comment below. Before 1914, there were up to 30 men working in the engine rooms every day of the year. So here's where they kept their spanner wrenches. More wrenches, or spanners, or whatever. Hey! That looks familiar.
Yeah.
And got like something similar to what you used to take my oil filter off? No? Don't look nothing like that? Looks a little bit like that. What's this say over here? You gave me a tool when I took it off and it looked something like that. Hydraulic pumps. It's closing in like 10 minutes. So anything you're interested in, just pause and zoom. There's the cook. I think that was all of it anyway. Yep. Nope, we got one more. And then I think we're back out. That's Hannah the cook. Make meals for everyone in the engine room. There are 30 members who work in there. You can pause now. Just walking through slowly as I can. Anything you see you're interested in, you can just pause and read. My friend Tim found something. Accumulators, is that how you say that? Accumulators weighing 100 tons each. That was a tongue
Inside
twister.
this giant metal, there's a pipes inside, water pipes inside.
There are water pipes inside that?
Yeah. So what they used to do, you crush that water, that weight of the accumulator, crush it, and then send the water up the towers and then down to the drilling machines. And that's when the bridge goes up.
Oh.
This is the one to use it to lower up the accumulator. And they never use it two, they use it only one at a time.
Oh, thank you.
So pressure wise, 750 psi when it's coming here.
Wow.
Yeah. The boiler side is 75 psi.
Wow. That's a lot.
Thank God to walk up and stay.
No, I do not think Doug would walk. Here's thank you in every language, I'm pretty sure. And then here's the gift shop. Okay.
Babe, I ain't gonna tell it.
Tell it.
This area was. Oh, my face is gonna be.
You're fine, you're fine.
So, this area used to be home to the business Porton World.
Uh-huh.
And so we had loads of goods here, and there was a huge issue with mice and rats. So the bridge master got a few cats to help chase away the mice and the rats. And a few years ago, we commissioned an artist to write a series of books around a cat named Bella. And she just launched her latest book, which is why we have the cat trail and cats everywhere around the bridge.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, guys, that was the tour of the Tower of London Bridge, and found out about the cats there at the end. So anyway, if you're ever in this area, Lord, the wind blows your hair like crazy. If you're ever in this area, this is a pretty cool tour to take, the Tower Bridge. Did you have something you was going?
Check out the girls making out.
I can't, like, it's all the time. I can't take him anywhere. Like, it's all he looks for. Anyway.
Swap and spit, honey.
Oh my God. Anyway, remember, you only live once, so get out there and live fast and ride hard, and I will catch you later, guys. Peace out.